can only be one.
Check it out, y'all.
Go! And they've scored!
All right, that was pretty good.
Thriller FM, always on the ball.
You know, contributing your hot takes and opinions just got way easier because Sports Radio Brilla FM is doubling down the fun by giving you 2 magical lines to connect to the studios. That means when you dial the numbers 090-40,889 or 090-41,889, your voice will be heard on the home of the fans around the world. What are you waiting for? Start dialing because now you have not one but a 2-way access to having your voice heard on your favorite radio station.
Total Sports. Sports for all game.
Drop goal! Between the posts!
Sports. Radio 88.9
Brilla FM.
1998!
We are Arsenal!
Wembley Bound!
We love Arsenal!
Oh yes!
We are Arsenal!
No mercy!
We're Arsenal! Forever! We are Arsenal!
Road to Wembley!
We love Arsenal!
Oh yes!
We are Arsenal!
Can't stop us!
We're Arsenal! Forever! Tony Adams, Ray Parlour. Tony Adams, Ray Parlour. Tony Adams, Ray Parlour. Tony Adams. Ian right! Ian right. Ian right. Ian right. Ian right. Ian right. Ian right.
Ian right!
We are Arsenal.
Wembley Bound!
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes!
We are Arsenal.
No mercy!
We're Arsenal. Forever. We are Arsenal.
Road to Wembley!
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes!
We are Arsenal.
Can't stop us!
We're Arsenal. Vieira, Emmanuel Petit. Vieira, Emmanuel Petit. Vieira, Emmanuel Petit.
No stop here!
Vieira, Emmanuel Petit.
Vieira! Anelka! It's Bergkamp! Ray Parlour! Bergkamp is away now. And this is 3 against 1 for Arsenal. Is it going to be 3? Oh!
We got Dennis Bergkamp. 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 We got Dennis Bergkamp.
Dennis Bergkamp!
Hughes, Adams, here finding Winsburn, Parlour, Petty, right,
Bergkamp back to Anelka. Through the bars. To Petit! Is it going to be 3? Oh!
We are Arsenal.
Wembley Bound!
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes!
We are Arsenal.
No mercy!
We're Arsenal. Forever. We are Arsenal.
Road to Wembley!
We love Arsenal.
Oh yes!
We are Arsenal.
Can't stop!
All right, Sports Radio, Brilla FM. Welcome, everyone. We are here. It's a wonderful Saturday morning. I just learned it's been, raining a little. I've been in here, so I really don't... A lot. Oh, a lot, not a little. Hey. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Anyway, I've been stuck in here, so I really don't know. And I can't hear sound, it's a studio. So, but all the same, I'm glad it did because it's been too hot, really, to be honest. The sun has been hot. The weather has been so hot. But I think, are we getting into raining season? I think we are gradually getting into it. Anyway, thank you for joining us right here, wherever it is you're tuned in from in the world, because we know you're watching also on Facebook, on Twitter. You're following up also on the socials, and don't forget to follow us up on Instagram too. Follow our page. That's Brilla FM 889. All right, so go ahead and follow. Also on Twitter is the same handle right there. Our Facebook fan page is Sports Radio Brilla FM. Welcome. This is Fans Corner. We have amazing talking points. The weekend is here, and it comes with amazing action. All right, I'm right here alongside Ujunwa. She's an Arsenal fan, and of course, she's right here in the building. How you doing, Uju?
Very well, okay. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning to our fans out there. Of course, I rep the red and white Arsenal Football Club of England and Rangers International of Enugu.
Hey!
Yeah.
So
it's good to be here once again, guys.
All right, so good. Anyway, we've got Josh Okolie, yes, in the building. I don't know which one are you repping. I don't know. He's just a neutral though, I guess.
It's lovely to be here once again. If I would choose a club that I would rep, one of the club is having issues. Let's leave that one for a different day. I think there should be a day we should talk about private clubs in Nigeria and the sustainability of it. But yeah, and then of course, if I'm gonna choose one, I would say I just love good football. I just love everyone having fun. But then La Vecchia Signora, La Vizzaranta d'Italia, the beautiful club of Italy, Juventus, the old lady, whatever you might say. I love that club. But still, right here to banter.
What do you love about this club? Because every time you keep saying, you love it, but I don't know.
I think while growing up,
Zidane
and Papa Nedved, growing up Zizou and Papa Nedved, they were what drew me to the club. And then also, while I was Juventus was the first team I learned when I was playing games, console games. So Juventus was the first team I started using when everyone was rushing to the Inter Milans and AC Milans, and it was all Juventus for me. And since then, the love story just left from both my admiration for Zizou, Nedved, and it became all about the club generally. It was just a way for me to enjoy my football fandom. But still, we are here to eat on the table of banter. And Arsenal have escaped Banter FC, even though they lost their last game, but at least they are in the fight for the top four. So they are unlike some clubs that might be playing in the Conference League next season.
It's too early to be breaking tables. Calm down. We have more than 2 hours for that. Anyway, welcome everyone. We're here. This is Fans Corner. We're getting started. We always start off with Arsenal. It's just the alphabetical order, nothing special. It's just A, B, C. You know the rest? Exactly. So we're starting off with Arsenal. And of course, Paul Merson, the Arsenal legend, is actually backing Nuno Tavares to keep his place in the team this weekend, despite a disappointing performance against Crystal Palace. And of course, Tavares was actually subbed at halftime just earlier on in the week as the Gunners were well beaten, and it caps a disappointing year for the former Benfica star, who of course was also pulled off in the first half of the Carabao Cup clash with Nottingham Forest, of course, earlier on in the season. So as the tensions are quite high in the Gunners' bid to make sure that they finish in the top four, Tavares has received some intense criticism, from a section of Arsenal supporters following his poor performance right there at Selhurst Park. And Paul Merson is actually backing him, regardless of the criticism, is backing him to keep his place in the starting lineup this weekend when Arsenal go ahead to face Brighton, as he believes that Tavares, of course, needs a run of games to rediscover his form. And so if they give him more time, he believes they would use that to rediscover his form. Okay, so I'm going to be asking Uju and everyone here, should Tavares keep his place in Arsenal's defense against Brighton? Who is the ideal replacement, even if they decide not to? Who's the ideal replacement, for the injured Kieran Tierney, actually? So let's who do you think should come in for Kieran Tierney? All right, so let's get to hear from Uju, and then we'll hear from Josh and from everyone.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Nuno Tavares is a player that was bought, one of the acquisition of Mikel Arteta during the summer, and he's actually bought to be a backup to Kieran Tierney. So now Tierney is injured at the moment and is out for the rest of the season. Though Nuno Tavares has actually been poor lately, but I remember when the season first started, Tierney was having this injury, but he came in and he was able to deputize very well for Tierney. So he was having run of games and it was that good. But during later against the Nottingham Forest, he was like, if I had a very poor game, and one of the casualties even made Arsenal to be knocked out of that Carabao Cup. And again, he came in, he played against Crystal Palace, in fact, making one errors or the other. But I want to feel that he was bought as a backup. He has a future in Arsenal, so it's just for him to head up. They should give him run of games. They should still use him. It's just to support him. The fans will have to believe in him. The coach have no other option just to support the young guys, support him. The fans have to be there. We have to believe in him, and that will boost his morale. Because by the time you keep benching him, he's still young for that, but he might just kill his confidence. So the best bet is to keep using him. And people are like saying, okay, let them bring back Bukayo Saka to play that role.
Yeah.
I want to say no. They should just keep Saka, because Arsenal we don't have a front line. We don't have attackers right now.
Okay.
The likes of Lacazette is not scoring just a goal, and he came to the penalty spot in this calendar year. So I would say nothing to write home about when you talk about that Arsenal front line. But maybe except for Emily Smith-Rowe, then Gabriel Martinelli. But to me, Saka should still maintain his position in that Arsenal front line, that attacking position. So they have to just keep using Nuno Tavares. It will bring back his confidence. Let him get that run of games. He will come good.
All right. So Josh, let's get to hear from you, and then we'll take it to the phone lines.
Well, Nuno Tavares, fantastic player. I guess that there are days that he wishes to not make the mistakes he makes. Against Crystal Palace, Tavares was poor. It was a poor game for Arsenal generally, not just for Nuno Tavares as well. But then I think that with the fact that there's no Kieran Tierney, Arsenal kind of do not have a choice than to use Nuno Tavares, unless if they can recall one of their lone players, maybe Rusty who is in the MLS, because I don't think Mourinho will release a Maitland-Niles. I don't think Betis will release Bellerin. I don't think that other clubs, Saliba, will want to leave Saint-Etienne and come back to the Gunners. So I think unless if they have an academy player that they're going to use or something, they kind of do not have a choice than to use Nuno Tavares. So it's up to Nuno Tavares himself to step up to the plate, to step up to the party, and make sure that he causes that confusion that Tsimikas used to cause for Jurgen Klopp in Liverpool. Because whenever there is no Robertson and Tsimikas comes in, Tsimikas performs excellently for a backup left back. So I think that's what Tavares needs to do. He probably needs to really step up to the plate. Tierney is a surefire starting 11 player for the Gunners, but what Tavares needs to do is to create doubt in the mind of Mikel Arteta and of course the Arsenal faithful, who are faithful, loyal, and honest to their club. So if he can actually create that doubt in the minds of Arsenal fans, make them love him, respect him, and trust him, then it's going to be a huge one, not just for his career at Arsenal, but even his career outside Arsenal. Because even if or let's say when Kieran Tierney comes back and Tavares feels like, okay, I've really stepped up my game, I've really improved, and Arteta still doesn't want to use me, Arteta still prefers Tierney, he can now decide to leave because he's had good performance over and over and over, just like how it was for Martinez, and he's now flourishing at Aston Villa, and he's the number one goalkeeper for Argentina. So it's left for Tavares to take advantage of the opportunity that's standing right before him, and it's for him to play his way not just into the starting 11 when Kieran Tierney comes, not just even to cause that confusion for Arteta, but also to play his way into the hearts of the Arsenal fans. But right now, I think he's going to improve, like Paul Merson said. I think he's really going to improve. maybe he might not take over from Kieran Tierney, but he should start from right now, from this weekend, to put a doubt, sow a seed of doubt in the heart of Arteta that, Omo, it's like I might start this guy over Tierney, even if Tierney is fit.
All right, so we'll take some calls. Feel free to call us. Number for you to call 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Let's get to hear from you. Do reach us on our social media platforms also. The conversation is on, so feel free to tweet and also drop your comments on our Facebook fan page. Okay, let's go for this call. Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry about that. Please do call us back, all right? Let's go for this one. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
I'm Good morning. Ma.
Yes, sir, good morning. Welcome to Fans Corner.
Thank you. This is Blessed Daniel.
Welcome to Fans Corner. What's your name?
Blessed Daniel, ma.
Okay. All right. Please go ahead. Hello? Okay. All right. I think you should call us back. I couldn't hear. Could you guys hear? No. Okay. All right. Please call us back, and so that we can hear you clearly. When you call up, please try to speak up properly so we can hear you. Anyway, more calls from you. And should Tavares, should he keep his place in Arsenal's defense in the game against Brighton this weekend? Who exactly is the ideal replacement for the injured Kieran Tierney? All right, so let's get to hear from you. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good
Yes, welcome.
This is Victor.
Hello, Victor.
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
All right, Victor, you're an Arsenal fan. Wonderful.
Yeah, but it's my first time calling.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I believe, Cavett or what, the guy is good. I believe that if they give the guy a chance to play or now, the guy will do well. He left for him to grab this chance now so that he will make the team. That's my conclusion.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Anyway, we'll get more calls from you. 090-40,889, 090-41,889. That is the number that you can call us on. Please feel free. We're going to come to Facebook very soon, and I know that we have comments, loads of comments right there. Please feel free to also let us in on your views, okay? Thank you to the last caller who called up. Let's go for the next one. Hello? 090-40,889, 090-41,889. I think we're going to go for some comments after this call. Okay. Hello, are you there? Hello? Yes, hello. Speak up, please. How are you? What's your name? Your name is? Christian. All right, Christian.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's true. For me, they should give Mino Tavares the time and it's left for him to step up, like everybody says. Because we see him in other games, he do very well. But this other day, the last week he played off. But I believe this weekend he will step up. And they should leave him and they should give him the opportunity.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Josh is going to read some of our comments that we have on Facebook. All right, so Josh, go ahead.
Okay, this is Reggae Ghana says good morning. Support from Ghana, of course. Peperos.
I mean,
no, really, it's their time in the sun. They should take as much advantage of it because if the roles were reversed, I would be dragging them till till 2026. So they should enjoy. Adedeji Israel says, yes, we are in the raining season and it's good to see rainfall this morning. I hope Tavares' form increases like the rain. Chukuma Onyewuma says, Arsenal forever, watching you guys, love the program. Another Ghanaian says, watching us from Ghana as well. This
Hi,
is
love from Nigeria.
love from Nigeria. Alex Orisha Fele says, looking classy in red. Sports Amazon.
Thank you.
This is Arizona Frank. He says, Arsenal must collect today again. No excuses. Mayanuke Friday says, good morning, guys. For me, Tavares should continue from that left side. Let the coach talk to him very well. He will get his form back. Arsenal will win today. Henry Noble says, Arsenal for life. Tavares should still remain in that role. Ademola Fagbelu says, Tavares is a minus to Arsenal's lineup. Saka should be able to play that role while Pepe replaces Bukayo Saka up front. Chuka Andy say he's good. I think he will still come good. Isaac Asemota says nothing will stop us today. We are going to win Brighton. Come on, you Gunners, keep on using Bukayo Saka. Innocent says Arsenal should keep Nuno until Tien is back. Besides, we do not have a choice. Namto Rose says good morning. Up Gunners for the win. Basically, Gunners fans commenting about the rain and happy and positive of the fact that they are going to beat Brighton today.
Brighton, okay.
This is Namto again. Arsenal should keep Nuno until Tierney is back.
Okay. Hello, next caller. Hello.
Yeah.
How far now? Wonderful. Wonderful. Mr. Joseph, you're in an awesome mood this morning. I love it. It's contagious.
See, good morning to all those my...
Hey, wait. Hey, sorry. All right. So let's quickly move on. Jide Idowu is in the studio with us. How you doing, Jide?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I'm happy to be here this morning.
Good morning.
The fact that the rain, is falling heavily in Lagos, but we still need to be here. So I'm happy to be here.
Thanks so much.
Yes,
we appreciate you.
Yes, I supported. Okay, let me blow my trumpet this morning. I need to blow it. I need to blow it.
Oh yeah.
When the draw came out, I told them that yes, this time is a time of revenge. And I remember, one of my players actually corroborated that story and said that we are going for a revenge. And we eventually we went not just for a revenge alone, but we put a mark on Chelsea. After Brentford has done them bad, we added it to it and it became worse for them. So they will come to Bernabeu on Tuesday and we'll make it worse for them because we are going to defeat them black and blue. When it's always carrying Benzema, anytime he's around, I'm happy that Real Madrid is playing good football this time around. Okay.
We had a hunch you were going to show today, because we had a hunch. Yeah. After what happened this week, of course you had to show. Anyway, we're talking about Tavares. Okay. The question is quite simple about him. Even though some fans are critical of his contribution, especially in that game against Crystal Palace, they weren't so happy. But Paul Merson is backing him and saying, well, if you need him to improve, you need to give him more time on the field of play. If you need him to improve, basically. So he's backing Nuno Tavares. So should he still keep his place in this game against Brighton today? And also, who is the ideal replacement for the injured Kieran Tierney?
Yes, I think generally that match Arsenal team was very poor. So, and I'm wondering why they are actually singling out Tavares for the poor performance they actually put up that day. Every department, they were not there at all. Yes, if you are saying Tavares made you lose that match, what are the strikers? What are they doing? So for me, I think they will have to continue. They don't even have option. The coach had no option this time around. He has to continue to use Tavares because the only option he has is already injured. And apart from that, any other option they will have probably look out for, like Josh said, they are unavailable, like maybe Mines, and at the same time, the coach doesn't have that luxury of players, whereby sometimes you see some coaches when they are in this kind of dilemma, they shift, their right fullback to the left fullback, to the left fullback to probably cover, but I don't think Arsenal has a player like that. Suggesting Saka, I think, is no. So for me, I think they still have to use Tavares. They need to raise the confidence of the player. It was not really so bad. One thing I like about him is that going forward is very, very deadly. He's very, very useful when it has to going forward. And I think if he has made a particular mistake in that match, I believe he himself will have realized and he won't want to repeat the same mistake again. So for me to actually boost his confidence, the coach needs to use him against Brighton today.
Okay, all right. We'll take our last few sets of calls. I think we'll take 2 calls before we go for the next one. Hello? Hello? Welcome to Sports Radio. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, do call us up. We'll be I think we can squeeze in 2 more calls before we move on to Chelsea. Walk on them. All right, let's quickly go. 2 more calls, guys. Please do well to also reach us on the socials so we can read from you. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. My name is
Your name is?
Abi.
Abe. Okay, Abe.
Yes. See, after you use Tavares, the player is not good at all. They use Saka.
Okay, so they shouldn't use him?
Yes.
Do you guys agree?
No, I don't agree.
Far
I
from
don't
it.
agree. If I remove
They
this
use
Saka,
Where would the goals come
yes,
from?
now where will the goals come from? Where will the attack come from? Saka has been playing this particular attacking role for a while now, and I think he has mastered it. Yes, he started from the left back,
Thank you.
but now
Thank you.
But now they've moved him up front, and he's doing well. So why are you trying to relegate him? Why are you trying to push him back? They should look for another option. And since there's no option in Arsenal for now, they should stay with Tavares.
Okay, all right. Let's get one last call and then we're done with Arsenal. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Promise.
Okay, Promise.
I'm a Arsenal fan.
All right, go ahead.
For me, then for club, they use Xhaka. Let Xhaka play the 3 and Enani and Paka play the midfield. But Tavares is not good. We always do an error anytime we play him. Let them play Xhaka at that 3 and Enani and Pate will play the midfield. That's my conclusion.
All right, thank you. Uju, you seem not to agree.
Oh yes, please. They should not use Granit Xhaka at all in that defense line. They should just keep him in that midfield where he is and let him. Lokonga will partner with him. But I think Tavares is good. It is his time to stake that claim. He was actually bought as a backup to Kieran Tierney. Player makes mistakes.
Yes.
No player, the great players of this world, they make mistakes. So they learn from it. So that they should just give Tavares that chance again. I know because he wants to play first team football. Because
because if they didn't select him this time around, you look at it that the first option is out, which is Tierney. I am the next option. So if I am the next option and this is the opportunity for you to use me, and you are not using me, that would dampen the guy's spirit. Yeah. So I don't believe they should give him, that opportunity to play today against Brighton.
You know what is at stake.
Okay. All right. We will take a break. On the flip side, we're going to the next one, and that is Chelsea. Thank you so much, everyone, for calling. And on the flip side, yes, we'll go to Chelsea Fans Corner.
Right. We are Arsenal. We love Arsenal.
Banging goals, that's my name.
It's the equaliser, it's Newcastle.
Bringing you exciting and sporting moments. That's my objective. My name is 88.9 FM.
Total Sports for all game.
Drop goal. Between the posts.
Sports Radio 88.9
Brila FM.
Chelsea, no one can stop us now. Chelsea, boys in blue. Chelsea, we love you. Chelsea, our love is true. No one can stop us now.
All right, no one can stop us now. That's did they stop them? They were halted. Anyway, they walk on them. Aye. Thomas Tuchel has actually blamed lack of intensity, and he has also blamed lack of structure for his side's poor result, of course, and has also warned that there is no guarantee at all that his side will finish third in the Premier League if they do not raise their levels. Chelsea, of course, suffered a very devastating, damaging 1-3 first leg defeat against Real Madrid right there at the bridge. What's that famous childhood song we sang about the bridge? London Bridge. Stamford Bridge as well. Okay. A lot of people were singing that night, and Real Madrid fans in my area were actually chanting that. And I said, what a terrible night to be a Chelsea fan. Anyway, some say it's over. We don't know. But those back-to-back defeats, really, after the international break, has really brought an abrupt end to a 6-game winning streak. And of course, Thomas Tuchel is not happy with how these things have happened with Chelsea. You know, Chelsea's last defeat happened a few hours after the club's bidding deadline date got extended. The 4 shortlisted bidders who want to buy the club have been given 3 extra days basically to submit the final offers, and that will be with the 14th of April being the new deadline, so that maybe Chelsea can get a new owner. But yes, all of that has been going on, and it's really not so easy. The truth is, before that game, we remember we're building up to that game, and we're giving information about how the players have even started saying, okay, you know what, let's contribute money, let's buy this, let's do this, let's do that. It's not easy, but all the same, a lot of uncertainty going on in that club. Is the uncertainty around the club right now, do you think it's taking a toll on the results? Because that's what some people are saying, that, it's a lot going on with them. So are you worried that Chelsea will lose a third spot? Because this is what Thomas Tuchel is actually saying. He's saying that if they continue this way, they cannot get that third position in the Premier League. At the end of the season, it does not look likely. So let's get to hear from you. You can reach us on 090-40,889, I think we're going to start off with Jide. After we're done with Jide, yes, we hear from Josh and then Uju.
Yes, I think that those uncertainty that is surrounding the club is really affecting that club. If you look at the game of football, it's a game of mind, and even it's a physical game. When your mind is not settled, because this thing is always like inside out. From inside, it's what we produce outside. I think that uncertainty is actually affecting Chelsea, because it shows that this fate of players, their fate is undecided for now. Some of them are close to contract renewal. Some of them are close to exit from the club. Some of them are close to maybe signing a new contract. So some of them are close to maybe a new wages. So maybe some of them are even seeing offer from other clubs, and they can't negotiate. So all these things put together, I believe, is affecting Chelsea, because this is not the Chelsea we saw in the beginning of this season. Even last season, when they were able to win the Champions League, and they started very well. They were playing very good football, and the hopes of the fans were on this team, because they brought in a lot of players. So I think what is happening to Chelsea now might be psychological, because they are not in the very good frame of mind, and it can be seen in the way they play. But I know that the coach is a tactician, but I think it's also affecting the coach also, because you can see that the match in that Brentford match and the Real Madrid match, he was frustrated. Sometimes he look as if he should even go onto the field of play and go and orchestrate most of the plans he has given the player. So I think Chelsea team is in disarray for now, and the earlier the issue of their ownership is sorted out, the better for them. If they continue like this, if it continues to be postponed, definitely I think Chelsea might not really made the number 3 position, because the teams that are under them, they are really firing up, especially Tottenham Hotspur. They are not slowing down at all. So I may say Arsenal might not be able to catch them, but Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal might not be able to. The poor run of result, Arsenal has started bringing out these days, but Tottenham, they are firing on all cylinders, and they want to catch up with them. So if Chelsea ownership structure or problem is not sorted out on time, it might affect the club. So I think they are really facing that issue for now, and that's why they are grinding out poor results.
All right, Josh, let's hear you.
Well, first and foremost, I hate mixing football with politics. It's sad that Chelsea have been subject to this, in as much as, of course, it's beautiful chicken on the table of banter. But it's not fair because whatever Abramovich's business is with his Russian nationality, it's his country, it's his personal life, it's his own political decisions. It shouldn't come in contact with Chelsea. And then Chelsea had the euphoria of, okay, the players felt like we have a point to prove that we can still function. And then they went for the international break, and that ginger to defend the bag, it kind of died down when they came back from the international break, because of course everyone has gone to represent their clubs, qualify for the World Cup. Some didn't make the World Cup, like Jorginho, unfortunately. God rest his soul, are not playing the World Cup. But still, I think that with the way Chelsea players' mentality are in this end of the season, and with the fixtures that they have there, they have Arsenal, that's Arsenal, an outstanding game for both sides. They have other games to play. They still have United as well, even though United is on that side is not impressing at all. But still, these uncertainties around the club, with the owner, with everything, the contract talks, it's really taking its toll on the players. It's taking its toll on the entire club family. It's not fair, but it is what it is, and it's actually affecting the players, it's affecting the coach, it's affecting the backroom staff, it's affecting Marina Granovskaya, it's affecting even prospective players who are actually wondering, should I still come to this Chelsea? Are you sure this Chelsea would be non-existent? Even Chelsea fans have doubts, no matter how braggadocious they might seem, or how courageous they might seem. They definitely should be worried about the way things are going, especially with these whole political issues affecting the club. And then Chelsea might lose the third spot. They actually might lose the third spot, but the problem is, in fact, they might lose the third spot because that's both Spurs and Arsenal. Spurs and Arsenal, Spurs and Arsenal are on them. And outstanding games, Arsenal have an outstanding game against Chelsea. They have another game against Spurs. So if Arsenal beats Chelsea, it reduces the margin. Everyone starts pursuing Chelsea. Spurs are coming on the heels of Chelsea as well. So everyone's eyes are there to attack Chelsea. And I think all three teams are going to face each other still this season. Arsenal, Spurs going to face each other. Arsenal, Chelsea, Chelsea, Spurs, Chelsea, United, Arsenal, United. So Chelsea right now, they're in a valuable, vaunted position. They have a 5-point advantage with, let's say, 9-8 games to go. They might lose it all. It's only a matter of time. Real Madrid has never beaten Chelsea in history. The great, vaunted Real Madrid, until Wednesday, when Benzema almost scored 4 goals. He almost got 4 goals, and Mendy decided to join the likes of Francis Uzoho, Gianluigi Donnarumma, to have poor performance as a world-class, as a top goalkeeper. Not saying Uzoho is a top goalkeeper, but you get the point. Goalkeepers were making lots of mistakes this past couple of weeks, and Mendy joined that trade. So Chelsea right now, their fans should be worried, their fans should be concerned, their fans should probably go to church, mosque, wherever you worship, go there and pray, because it's hard times at Chelsea.
Okay, all right. Real quick, Uju, before you speak, we'll really take a break. And once we return, yes, we'll still discuss this matter on Chelsea. Not to forget to reach us also on the socials, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay tuned.
Chelsea, we're the team. Chelsea, we're the cream. Chelsea, we're the cream.
Here, your voice is always heard. This is the home of the fans. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
sport fans where you more ways to take enjoy and package sport informate as you day on the go. Now to follow us on top our social media platform and website as it dey hot. Breaking news we day, live update with full ground, transfer gist and confirm gist with all the betterlicious analysis where they inside sports. Now we deserve like hot cake. Sharply follow us on top Twitter and Instagram at Brilla FM 889. For Facebook, follow Sports Radio Brilla FM. Come still visit our website, wey be www.brilla.net. Make you don't miss anything as we carry on closer to the action.
Committed to taking you closer to the action.
This is
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Hey football lovers, the UEFA Champions League drama continues in the coming week, and all the big boys of Europe will be slugging it out for a shot at the continent's most coveted football prize. The results from the week action means that Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid and Benfica SL will have it to do to their respective opponents in the return ties. The Blues travel to the Santiago Bernabeu to face 13-time UCL winners Real Madrid after they lost 1-3 to the Spanish Giants at home. Will they be able to stage a comeback, or will Karim Benzema finish what he started at Stamford Bridge? Meanwhile, German powerhouse Bayern Munich will play host to Unai Emery's Villarreal following the shot 1-0 loss at the Ceramica after the opposition handed them a big one the last time out. Diego Cholo Simeone's Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, will welcome Pep Guardiola to the Wanda Metropolitan, while Liverpool, on their part, seem already set having their sights in the semi-finals. But in football, it is never over until it is over. So it's back-to-back football in action in the UEFA Champions League, and the fun won't stop there. The chairman who brings you Europe's elite football competition is taking it a notch higher this season, as the UEFA Champions League Trophy Tour will be coming to Nigeria once again. Yes, fans will get to cheer one another as the UCL Trophy, accompanied by four-time UEFA Champions League winner and legend Clarence Seedorf, will be coming to Nigeria. Isn't that exciting? Yes, from the 12th to the 13th of April, the UCL Trophy will be in town, and this will be your chance to share in the excitement of Europe's top football competition, as well as meet a global football legend. And that's not all. There will be other side attractions through the tour, like a five-a-side face-off between Team German and Team Nigeria, a media tour, and a bus ride through the Central Business District in Abuja as well. There's a lot to excite you through the UCL campaign, and if I were you, I would keep my eyes and ears open and follow the conversation online with the hashtag Cheers to All Fans. On socials, you can win tickets to the Trophy Tour on Instagram, following the chairman's handles, and you can also play the trivia games on the radio to win other fantastic prizes and tickets to the tour also. Don't forget the UCL Trophy Tour coming to Nigeria on the 12th and 13th of April, accompanied by the global football legend Clarence Seedorf. All of this excitement is brought to you by the chairman, and proud sponsors of the UEFA Champions League, Lagos and Abuja. Are you ready? You do not want to miss this.
Hello, this is Haile Gebrselassie.
Hi, I'm Michael Midfielder.
My name is Jalen Mikel.
My name is Kenny Jordan.
My name is Peter Rufai.
My name is Kolo Toure.
Hi, my name is Yaro Hangira.
Hi, sports fans. My name is Victor Moses.
My name is Lightning Bolt.
I'm Joseph Yabo.
My name is Austin Jeju Okocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal and Football Association. We're on 88.9 Brilla FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here.
Chelsea, no one can stop us now. Chelsea, boys in blue, Chelsea.
Okay, welcome back. Yes, we had to take that break. Yes, earlier on we were talking about a lot of things about Chelsea. The questions again, is the uncertainty around Chelsea now taking its toll on results? And are you worried Chelsea would, lose a top spot? Because Thomas Tuchel is actually saying that if they continue this way, they can as well kiss the third spot goodbye. So let's quickly get to hear from Uju.
Yeah, there are so many uncertainties facing Chelsea Football Club at the moment, and it's taking a toll on their results. But if we look at the players, rather, even when they were getting results, it looked as if they are not bothered, nothing is happening. But now it's staring at their face. The way they were beaten by Brentford alone and, pummeled by Real Madrid during the week, it shows that the result is not just going well for them, and somehow they are beginning to lose confidence of that also, because the likes of Arsenal and Spurs, they are breathing down their neck at the moment, and they want to get that Champions League fourth spot. And the way it's looking shaky at the moment, and there are players in that Chelsea that their contracts are winding down already. So even the other players that have like 2-3 years still remaining on their contract, there's like, do they still have a future here in Chelsea? When the new owners come, what is it going to be like? And things will definitely going to change. And when you look at this Chelsea Football Club at the moment, you see their players. I don't know, they are not putting all that. Their strikers are not scoring. The likes of Romelu Lukaku, bought for £97 million. It's just not the answer to that Chelsea front line. They are not scoring goals at the moment, and it's really taking a toll on them. And so, looking at that third spot is looking shaky for them. Anything can just happen, because Spurs, they've got an astute manager in Antonio Conte, and the likes of Bentancur, Kulusevski, all of them are, they are in the good run of form, and they are scoring goals for fun. So it's going to be very shaky. That spot is looking as going to be taken away from Chelsea Football Club.
Okay. All right. We're still right here. Jamu is in the building. How you doing, Jamu? Welcome.
Good morning.
This
is Jamu Adelashe. I just came in and I met them discussing about Chelsea.
So you missed out on your Arsenal spot.
You slapped them like 4 times. Twice. This week already. So
he came with joy.
See the smile on his face now. You want to drag Chelsea? Okay.
No, I'm not actually dragging Chelsea, but it's just like it's a pity that was go. It's a pity they are actually losing their matches. And I was following this conversation when I was coming in, and somebody was saying that they are in Europe. Even when things were a little bit darker than this for them, when they can't even see what's going to happen the next day, they were winning matches. Not like now when there's a bit of light and the hope for them as regard ownership. So for me, that's not an excuse. It's just that Chelsea is in a bad run of form, and I hope that doesn't rub off to Arsenal too.
Okay, let's hear you about this. So the question is the uncertainty around the club, is it now taking its toll on the results that they can get? And also, are you worried that Chelsea would not be able to make the third spot? Because the coach is already saying if they continue in this fashion, it's not going to happen.
Definitely, if they continue in this fashion and they don't arrest the slump they currently having, they might not make the top. But depending on what run of results Arsenal and other team have before the season end, because now like we have at least 9 matches. Some teams have 9 matches, some teams have 8 matches, some teams have 7 matches at the end of the season, and it's difficult for them. And depends on the club that actually take the momentum towards the end of the season that actually make the top 4. But for me, I don't think Chelsea will actually not make the top 4. And as regards the uncertainty on the club, like I said earlier when I came in, if it not affect them when it was more not certain the way it is now, then it should not affect them by now. For me, it's just a bad run of form which they should arrest on time and get the result back on time.
Okay, all right. Let's get into the phone lines. Soon we would also check our Facebook Live in just a bit. All right.
Chelsea, we love you. Chelsea, our love is true. No one can stop us now. Chelsea.
All right, let's get back. Let's get your calls. 090-40,889. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to everyone in the studio. My name is Timmy.
Good morning.
Yeah, so I'm a Chelsea. Yeah?
You're a Chelsea fan?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so to the discussion on ground. You said, is it the uncertainty happening in Chelsea? I actually don't think it is.
Okay.
Because when this so-called uncertainty started, Chelsea were winning matches. So why is it have to be just 2 recent matches that everything just has to change? But what I think is probably those players are actually losing focus. And again, I think that Madrid match, I think Tuchel gambled. He even admitted that he was not even supposed to start Christensen. So he gambled in that match. Let's just put it like that. But and again, I want to say international break also. But I don't think it is. No, that's enough for me.
Okay, all right then. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We can see that this uncertainty is dragging too long, because they were told that by so period of time
they would have
resolved.
And then you're right with what you're pointing at, because sometimes when it first starts, it probably hasn't hit home.
And then you're probably violent. You're like, we must defend the honor of the club, and then you don't go and
with time break. Exactly, and then that international break would bring a lot of reality.
Yes, because you have time to ponder.
Reality. You will ponder, sit down, think about you meet your other teammates too that are also talking about their future. They are thinking about things they want to do.
You meet people from other clubs.
That's what I'm saying. Your teammates from Josh, your national team. Yes, and then it's a World Cup year. Yeah. It's a World Cup year where players are actually looking at making decisive decisions for themselves. And then you are in limbo. You are in limbo. Anyway, let's quickly go for another one. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Simon.
Simon, are you a Chelsea fan?
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a diehard Chelsea fan. Okay. I think what I can say now, anytime they're back from international break, it's always like this. And then maybe after 2 or 3 games, they will pick back their form.
So there's still one more game to lose.
No. Just maybe 2, 3. So it doesn't mean maybe it's 3 or. So I think this weekend against Southampton, they are going to be back on form. So I believe so much in Chelsea. I believe in them. They are going to be back.
All right.
It might be right because they are playing away from home and they lose. And the last 2 matches they lost it at home.
Okay, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Yes, my name is Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, welcome.
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan.
All right.
I never see any uncertainty worrying Chelsea. This is not the first time Chelsea lost back to back. Even this season, we lost back to back. We lost for Premier League against Manchester City. We lost against Juventus this season. If you see what our game against Real Madrid, it's play a game where we in fact in the second half we were playing Manchester Real Madrid a very nice football. Just that we were unfortunate to score. If you see the chances, and then I know Thomas Tuchel said that if we continue like that, if we lost concentration in the defense, especially in our problem now is the concentration in our defense. If they continue like that one is true. Okay. But if you think of it, who even overtakes position? So is it Manchester United that are inconsistency? Or is it Arsenal or Tottenham that will overtake Chelsea? I never see anybody overtaking that position.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Josh, let's read some comments on the posts and also on Facebook Live.
Okay, well, this is Facebook Live. This is Kachi Veron Okolie saying, Hala Madrid, we beat Chelsea on Wednesday. Oposu Frimpong says, greetings from Ghana. I believe Chelsea will bounce back. They will surely be part of the top 4. Oluwo Oladwe says, good morning, guys. I'm a Man U fan. If Chelsea continue this way, they won't even make the top 4, not just the top 3. John Undi says, good morning, my name is John Undi. For me, Chelsea go collect again today. Innocent Oluwasegun says, Chelsea should be able to keep the 3rd spot and be back to winning ways today. Wilson Kalu says, good morning, guys. I don't think the uncertainty of the club is the sole factor to Chelsea's recent woes, because they were winning even when the problem started from the onset. So I think they've lost form, which is common in football. You can't be winning every game all season. I don't think they can make the top 4 anymore, and I believe Southampton will compound their woes later today. Sorry to Water FC. God bless you. banter. Water. Oh. Okay, water. My bad.
What? How did you call it before? What?
I can't remember.
Water. It's water. Yeah, so I have to scatter your mouth when you say it. Water.
Okay, fair enough. Smith Olatunji says, all the problem Chelsea is facing now, it starts from the day that Chelsea were put up for sale. I'm not sure they can get back to winning ways in any of their next 3 games. Abayomi Moses says, yes, we are worried for this poor form. It is really bad on the club. Akorode Ayodele says, we are not going to do that. We are not going to do that banter right now. Harrison Ariana says, it's not all about the uncertainty of the club. If you guys watch closely, a lot of Chelsea players are not in form at all. They are just managing themselves. John Undi is back again. He says, if Chelsea continues this way, I see that they will drop out of the top 4 and Glory Man United will take over. That's not going to happen. Zahid Tafuk says, good morning, Ogie and crew. Please, if Chelsea play during the return leg, who will qualify? Real Madrid will definitely qualify, of course, because they won the first leg. Akin's mommy says, all we need now is a new owner and things will turn around for good. I can assure you that even at our worst period,
ask Arsenal.
He's not dragging Arsenal. He says even at our worst period, not even Arsenal will overturn it. And Arsenal will always win a trophy, unlike Arsenal. For me, up Blues, no matter what, it will soon be okay.
Okay. All right, last caller, and then we are done. Hello,
good morning. Okay.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Gordon Idemodia.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I'm a Chelsea fan, I read Chelsea. And I want to quickly let you know that it's not yet over for Chelsea. And of course, you might have lost 3-1 against Real Madrid, but I believe the second leg the story will change.
You will trash Real Madrid 3-0.
We have done it before against Napoli in 2012. We still got what it takes
to
overcome a result that is seemingly impossible. And I think at this point in time, we are going to replicate that same thing, or else we don't have a clear-cut Chelsea. If you even look at the first game that we had, it was just some kind of stupid errors that put us in such a precarious condition. But then, I still strongly believe in the Chelsea that we are known, that I have been supporting, and I believe at the end of the day, we will change the narrative.
I have to ask though, Mr. Idemodia, are you living in denial?
No. See, that is exactly what I'm saying, that it might look as if we are not going to make it. And it might look as if it's a task that is impossible. It might look as if, yes, we are already down, we cannot resurrect. I'm telling you with utmost confidence that at the end
a Real Madrid fan has a question
I want to ask you a question, please. Let's assume that Chelsea defeated Real Madrid 3-1 in Bernabeu, and we are coming to Stamford Bridge to play the match. What will you say?
If Chelsea has defeated Real Madrid in the first leg 3-1, and you are coming to Stamford Bridge, what will I say? It's to perhaps you the most. We did that last season. You are even making that question more easier. You came to, we defeated you home and away last season. So if you could do that, and if you go back to the record, I don't think you have even seen a Real Madrid of this world has even won Chelsea even before. And so we have always having an advantage over Real Madrid.
And you see a team that defeated you clearly, and you are coming to their stadium.
No, you're saying that clearly. It is not yet over. We have started the race. We are in the middle of it. So until the second leg is prosecuted, before you will not have the guts to say you have
even your coach, Thomas Tuchel has said no answer.
Listen, Thomas Tuchel is a human being. He's a mad game. And again, he's trying to take pressure off the player.
Okay.
And at the same time, he is saying it because he said if you play this way, then you will not survive. But that is to make them not to play the same way.
All right. No problem, Mr. Idemudia. We have to let you go because of time, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. C'est passion.
You come back next weekend.
Please call us next week. After the return leg. We want to...
Never say die.
It's actually possible though.
It's not impossible.
Barcelona lost. Real Madrid lost to Barcelona 4-0 before the international break. So it's actually possible. Even if there was no Benzema, but at least the match should have ended.
That's what I'm saying. That is Barcelona, not Chelsea, because you mentioned Napoli and not Real Madrid. You know there are some mites.
This is Champions League.
Yeah, there are some mites. There are some mites you compare together. There are some mites you don't compare.
And
together.
we remember Ronaldo's last season in Madrid. They beat Juventus 3-0 at the Alliance. Juventus came to Bernabeu and scored that 3-0. The game was destined for extra time until that controversial penalty that saw Buffon almost lose his home training. But still, Ronaldo, of course, king of clutch moments, scoring the winning penalty. If that kind 3-1 scoreline repeats itself against Chelsea, this is football. In as much as Real Madrid, to me, I don't think Chelsea can come back. But this is football. Anything can still happen. 3-0. In fact, remember there's no away goal rule.
One thing they should do first is arrest this slump they are now.
Beat Southampton. But
have that confidence.
With or without the slump, with or without confidence, 2-0 next week has equalized the tie. There's no away goal anymore. So it's even a shorter way to come back for Chelsea. So it's possible, actually.
Okay. All right, we'll take a break and pay the bills. We'll be back. And on the flip side, we'll go to Liverpool fans. Gonna stay tuned.
Chelsea, we love you. Chelsea, our love is true. No one can stop us now.
Committed to taking you closer to the action.
This is
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at the Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
Someone gave me this script to read, but I'm JJ Okocha. I don't know how many words I must read in a minute. I play football, not Mr. Actor. I don't read scripts. I'm at my best when I feel this. That feeling? That's Beckin. Join us at Beckin.com.
You need money? Rent money. Business money? Rent money. School fees money? Rent money. Anything money? Rent money. House rent money? Rent money. Money to owe money? Rent money. Want to invest your money? Rent money. Anything money? Rent money. For personal or business loans or to earn great interest on your savings, visit rainmoney.com or call 0700 5500. Need money? Rent money. Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
1xBet. If you define place to bet and win big, now 1xBet what you go do now to go to their website 1xBet.ng or download the app, set your bets and win big. Easy, no stress. Use the promo code 234NG to get a 200% bonus up to 100,000 naira. 1xBet, betting with soft anyhow.
Sport fans, where you? More ways to take enjoy and package sport informate as you day on the go. Now to follow us on top our social media platform and website as you day hot. Breaking news we day. Live update with full ground. Transfer gist and confirm gist with all the betterlicious analysis where they inside sports. Now we deserve like hot cake. Sharply follow us on top Twitter and Instagram at Brilla FM 889. For Facebook, follow Sports Radio Brilla FM. Come still visit our website, maybe www.brilla.net. Make you don't miss anything as we carry on closer to the action.
He is successful. Jamie Vardy for Leicester City has put them in front. Arsenal are once again going to finish ahead of Tottenham in the Premier League.
This is 88.9 Brilla FM, and we give you action in the Premier League as they go in.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
The elders say you must always identify the art with the artist. The Legovas.
That is magnificent.
The Panenkas.
Panenka! Oh, it's genius!
The Fiends, or even the Nutmegs. What they didn't tell us was to appreciate the art.
What a goal!
Because seasons are never the same. Football is art, and you can catch the 2021-2022 football season from August to May 2022 on Sports Radio Brilla FM.
Power of the radio. 88.9 Brilla FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it. Power of the radio. 88.9 Brilla FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
Liverpool FC is hard as hell. United, Tottenham, Arsenal. Watch my lips and I will spell. Cause they don't just play, but they can rap as well.
My idea was to build Liverpool into a bastion of invincibility, you know, like
Let's go. This weekend is presenting an amazing game between Manchester City and Liverpool. But we must let you know that Jurgen Klopp has stated that the Premier League, yes, is the most important competition. The Reds, of course, recorded an impressive away win against Benfica this week in the UEFA Champions League, and will look to quickly switch things up and switch the attention to Sunday's league game against the league leaders Manchester City. Liverpool, of course, have the opportunity to become the first ever English club to win a quadruple, as they have already won the League Cup and are in contention for the Premier League, the Champions League, and the FA Cup. So Jurgen Klopp, of course, ended the Marseille-siders' 30-year drought for the league title, you remember, in 2020. However, winning the Premier League once again is the most important thing to Klopp, and he has said it. So if the Reds win the Premier League, they will be level with their arch-rivals Manchester United in terms of course, league title wins. Yes, they will be level with them. So Liverpool have won the Champions League once under Klopp already, but Manchester City have beaten them to the title, the Premier League title, twice in the meantime. Seeing the citizens, of course, clinch the title once again could be a major heartache, yes, for Klopp and, of course, for Cup, the Reds. So let's find out, is the Premier League title, do you think it is the most important trophy for Liverpool right now? Do you think it is the most important trophy for Liverpool right now, is what we're taking a look at. So we'll start off with Jamiu. Let's get to hear from Jamiu, and after that we'll hear from Uju.
Yes, the Premiership is actually very important to them because, one, since the year Klopp got to Liverpool, he has only won the Liverpool once. He has only won the Premier League once, and it's just that the team they're actually having to contend this week, both of them might have a different priority, and they will do everything to actually win it. Leaving that fact that they had to come from some points down to actually close the gap within them and Man City to like 1 point. And this Sunday tomorrow is actually a final for both of them, because any team that gets to win that match will get to have the advantage going into the last 6 game or 7 game of the season. And for me, the Premiership is very, very, very much important to both club and the clubs themselves, because one, they also want to have that bragging right against Man U by equaling the record Man U has, then going one notch above them and have that record as the most successful team in England, in English football in general. And I think they will do everything for them to actually have it. And tomorrow's match will be very, 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 very important to both parties. And I just wish that they made the best team win.
All right, may the best team win. All right, no problem, Ujunwa. Let's hear you now.
Yeah, the Premier League title is the most important title trophy for Liverpool right now? No, I still believe they have an eye on the UEFA Champions League. But since it's just a point shy away from Manchester City, the cops now believe that yes, we have a chance. That we have to stake that claim. We have to give Manchester City a run for their money. We have a chance of winning this 2022, 2021, 2022 Premier League title. So the way it's going right now, Liverpool are on the run, and they have wealth of attacking options. They've got what it takes to give Manchester City a run for their money. So this time around, they are in for it, breathing down the neck of Manchester City. If Manchester City, if you look at it now, they are under pressure. They are under, and this match is a key match. It might not really be the title decider anyway, because we still have like 7 matches, to the end of the season. But they believe they have a chance, and they want to rival their arch rivals, Manchester United, and that is what Manchester United don't want. So that's why they are looking at this as is important to them right now. They are winning this Premier League, and again, and going for the UEFA Champions League, going for a treble will not be a bidder there, and they have the personnel that can do it for them. So I would say they have eyes on both the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League.
All right. Okay, so let's get to hear from Jide and Josh.
Yes. Big 2 months ahead of these 2 clubs, Manchester City and Liverpool, April and May. Yes, I would say for now, it appears that the Premier League seems to be the most important trophy for Liverpool. Why? Because they didn't see themselves in this position maybe some few months ago. And now they move closer. I think from 12 points, adrift of Man City, they have been able to reduce it to 1 point. And that shows them that, yes, we can do it. And they want to remember what happened in 2019. The two of them were pursuing this, they were neck to neck with this 1 point. I think it was the captain of Man City then that broke them when they won by 2-1. Yes, so I think club also have an history to make. Also, they want to equal the record of Manchester United. Anything that has to do with rivalry between Liverpool and Manchester United, they want to die and make sure that they get it. So it's going to be a very important trophy for them. And like Jamiu said, and Uju also said, it might not be a title decider because the two of them, they still have a lot of matches to play. And when you are getting to play those relegation teams, you know what it means. So, but for me, tomorrow match is going to be like maybe 1 foot to getting it. The point is they look at it that before now, 75% of Man City retaining the trophy is what they have, but now it has been reduced to 64%. And for Liverpool, it has moved up to 36% because they were not given the chance. So I think the momentum with they are going, I will favor that Liverpool might just have an edge because they will want to put all their mind. And we know if Pep does not tell us, we know that his mind is on Champions League. He has won, the Premiership 4 times, and I think his mind. He will not tell you. He will tell you that they want to go for all competition, but his mind will definitely. So we have a coach that maybe secretly one is favoring Premiership, secretly the other one is favoring Champions League. So, and I think club might come on top and win the Premiership this time around.
Okay, all right, Josh, let's hear you.
Well, Liverpool would love to win the Premier League, just like how everyone has been saying. United and Liverpool are both tied for 66 most trophies won in the history of Premier League. In the Premier League, United lead, or let's say the English First Division, United lead 20, Liverpool are 19. So it's going to be killing 5 birds with 2 stones when you have Liverpool winning the Premier League title, making it 67 to become the most successful club in England, and then now winning the Premier League to equal the Premier League record. So it's all the records
and
that
at the same time giving Man City their own, what they did to them last season.
They do it back to them. So all the whole accolades that Liverpool have. Liverpool has won more Carabao League Cups than United. Liverpool has won more European trophies, Champions League trophies than United. The only thing left for United, perhaps, is you could probably see the domestic trophies like the Community Shield and the Premier League title. And then when Liverpool and equals United's Premier League haul and now surpasses United in the trophy haul, Liverpool will take their throne back as the kings of England. Did that throne that Ferguson worked tirelessly to get. Liverpool will take it, will surmount United, become the kings of England, become the most successful club in England when they win the Premier League. So this match is not just a title decider. To me, I would say it's a title decider because I don't see any of these two teams dropping points. I think if they'll drop points together. I see it like that 2019 season when City took over from Liverpool and they were following themselves bumper to bumper, back to back. So whoever wins, loses this game or draws this game, it will be City that will now be with the advantage if it ends in a draw. But if Liverpool wins this game, I think it's all over for the league title. I think Liverpool do not just want to win just this trophy. They probably want to even do that same thing that United have done before. That's winning the European treble, the only English side to win the European treble. So they want to surpass United both in equal their record in domestic titles, in the league titles, surpass them in domestic titles, even surpass them as winning an extra trophy to the treble you guys won, and now we have still won more trophies than you. So they want to really prove to not just United, prove not just Everton, not just City, but prove to everyone that they are the kings of English football, and they might just do it. This is definitely an important trophy for them.
Okay, all right, we'll take some calls, guys. Let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Okay, people come.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to Fans Corner.
Yeah, my name is Uche.
Uche. Okay, go ahead.
Tomorrow game might not be a decisive game, but tomorrow game I see a bragging right. Because club and his soldiers will want to defeat Man City at Etihad, which he has not done on a long time when it comes to the Premier League. So I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm expecting a sweet game tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go for the next one. Welcome to Sports Radio. This is Fans Corner. Please do the right thing so we can hear ourselves very well. Okay, 090-40,889, 090-41,889 are the numbers for you to call us on. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Tony on the line.
Tony, are you a Liverpool fan?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, what of Steven?
Steven did not show. Maybe he's still nursing the pains of this.
It's all right. Good morning to everybody in the studio.
Good morning. Are you a Liverpool fan or a Chelsea?
Of course, I am. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
Okay. I think tomorrow's match is a very big match, and I believe that anybody that wins that match is likely to win the Premier League. Though I don't say I say for my club, because when the Guardiola men are out for the mission, I think they are likely to accomplish the mission. But I know that we have the I know we have the arsenals to overcome them or to outclass them. But I think it's a very tough match for us. So we're going to try our best to see what happens tomorrow. But I think for me, anybody that wins that match tomorrow, it's going to be a title decider. Why? Because if City wins that match, they're going to be 4 points ahead of Liverpool. And if Liverpool wins that match, it's just a 2 point. And I don't think they're dropping again. So I think it's a title decider for me.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is my name is Samuel.
All right, go ahead.
I'm giving the match to Man City. Man City is going to be Liverpool on Sunday. Okay.
You're giving it to City.
That's
not what we are talking about. We are saying this Premier League title, is it the most important trophy for Liverpool right now?
Yes. It's the most important trophy for Liverpool right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello.
Please do the right thing so that your noise from your side, the noise from my own side, is not just doing water. Okay? Hello? Are you there? Okay. All right, Josh, let's read some comments on Liverpool.
Okay, so the Liverpool fans are basking in the euphoria of their, you could probably say, qualification to the next round of the Champions League. Joseph wants to say yes, because it has been long that they won it, and with all the players they have now, not winning it this season will dent their morale, but I don't think they can win it. Mujib Olawale says, I wish Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden aren't available. The two are always a threat. Utibe Daniel says, yes, it's the most important right now. We need it more than we need the Champions League. Zebulon Udo says the EPL and the Champions League are important, but tomorrow's game against City is very important. We need to win in order to stand a chance of winning the league. Ebube Akubueze says, yes, so the EPL title is very important at the moment. We need to get it off City and tie United on league titles. Obum Neme says this is City's title to lose. I don't see Liverpool beating City coming Sunday. Yusuf Ibrahim says Jurgen Klopp is planning to win the quadruple and his team are working tirelessly to achieve these goals. It's not easy for a team to come from 14 points 2-1. It's a show that Liverpool are an unstoppable force. Saint Roman says even the heaven and earth knows tomorrow belongs to Liverpool and it's coming home. Even if City fields 12 players tomorrow, they will still
don't
lose.
jinx it.
We are conquering them
Mm-hmm.
at Etihad, no doubt. This is the most important trophy. Abdul Quadri Adeyinka says Liverpool will never win the league this season. Emeka Joseph says yes, that is the most important trophy. Jurgen Klopp is right. Liverpool means business this season and they will defeat Man City in Etihad. You will never walk alone. On Facebook Live, Wilson Carlos says yes, I think they are prioritizing more to win the Premier League over the Champions League because they want to match up with the Red Devils. But I pray they will not succeed because as a United fan, I want my team to remain on top as the most successful club in EPL. In fact, for the game tomorrow, I'm supporting my noisy neighbors Man City. Thanks once again, guys.
Okay.
Enjoying the show with a cup of hot coffee.
All right. Let's quickly take 2 calls and then we can gradually wrap up for Liverpool. No time.
Hello. I think he doesn't have a weather for 2 partner.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, yes.
Welcome.
Yes. This is Chivolo calling.
Chief Olo, are you a Liverpool fan?
I'm a Liverpool fan, yes, since 1967.
Oh, my. Woo-hoo!
Hello.
Wow.
You see, tomorrow match is going to head 1-2 against Man City. If you follow Man City's sequence, they will not be doing fine at home. They will not be scoring goals. Even when they went away to beat a team 4-0, when they come to them, they cannot even score. They managed to win last week by just a goal. And they are going to, tomorrow is going to be 1-2 against them. Liverpool is going to beat them. Take it and note it down.
Okay. We have not headed down, Chief. We are awaiting tomorrow's game. We've heard you.
Yes, it's 1-2 against them. They are not be doing fine at home. They can't score. They don't score at home. That's why they lose to all these minor teams. They managed 1-0 last week against Atletico. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
I think a lot of Liverpool fans will be brimming with optimism.
A lot of Liverpool fans will be brimming with optimism.
Yes, because I think they have the might.
Yeah.
They have the personnel. They have the players.
They have the momentum.
Yes, and they have the momentum.
Their season will be defined with whatever they do with Man City. After this weekend, next weekend, they also play Man City in the FA Cup.
And they might even meet Man City. We might see a repeat of last season when Chelsea and City faced themselves in 3 crucial games, even though City already won.
The probability that they will meet this month,
They'll meet again this month. Next week, Saturday.
And that the other they will even meet in May itself.
But like you said, the momentum that Liverpool is moving with, they can crush anybody.
Yes.
They can crush anybody.
I think everything's going to determine this tie, because whoever wins this tie will have the cojones to go for the next week against FA Cup, and then who knows if they now meet again in Champions League final.
And the fact that you have a Champions League in between Liverpool is one leg in semi-final already. And
yes.
Man City has to play a team that defends for the whole of 90 minutes. So it will also drain their energy because they have to put everything they have in it. So that will actually affect the kind of players that will be turned up against Liverpool in the FA Cup.
And there's also the disadvantage of no away goals. So even if City scores away from home 2-1, they are still out.
Okay, we definitely will be right here with Football Live, guys. So this is where to be to follow up on the game tomorrow happening at the Etihad. Liverpool, yes, are away to Manchester City. That 1 point. They go Dragons. Anyway, let's quickly go for a break. On the flip side, we're going to Manchester City. I hope you're ready.
We'll have to learn and to talk proper.
You two scousers are always yapping. I'm gonna show you some serious rapping. I come from Jamaica, my name is John Bonnet. When I do my thing, the crowd goes bananas.
Hi, DJ Drogba.
Hello, this is Haile Gebrselassie.
Hi, I'm Michael Midfielder.
My name is Mikel.
My name is Danny Jordan.
My name is Peter Rufai. My name is Cruiserweight. Hi, my name is Diego Rangira.
Hi, sports fans. My name is Victor Moses.
My name is Lightning Bolt.
I'm Joseph Yabo. My name is Austin Jeju Kocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal and Football Association. We're on 88.9 Rilla FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here.
The elders say you must always identify the art with the artist. The Legovas.
That is magnificent.
The Panenkas.
Panenka! Oh, it's genius.
The Fiends. Or even the Nutmegs. What they didn't tell us was to appreciate the art.
What a goal!
Because seasons are never the same. Football is art, and you can catch the 2021-2022 football season from August to May 2022 on Sports Radio Brilla FM.
Sport fans, where you? More ways to take enjoy and package sport informate as you day on the go. Now to follow us on top our social media platform and website as it hot. Breaking news we day. Live update with full ground. Transfer gist and confirm gist with all the betterlicious analysis where they inside sports. Now we deserve like hot cake. Sharply follow us on top Twitter and Instagram at Brilla FM 889. For Facebook, follow Sports Radio Brilla FM. Come still visit our website, wey be www.brilla.net. Make you don't miss anything as we carry on closer to the action.
Good day, sir.
How you doing? Welcome.
Very fine, sir. Okay, see the job, I don't bring and come.
Okay, everything.
Yeah, everything I didn't, including the banner and the flyers.
Okay, let me quickly take a look at. Nice one. These flyers are sharp. Yeah, nice one.
Okay, I tell you before, say I go do you well. I don't change the people when I dey work with. Now I dey work with Brilla Press.
You know, I complained the other time. Even my boss complained about everything.
Now make me come change to Brilla Press. Now Brilla Press I dey work with now.
I can see everything. They are very sharp.
You don't need to tell me, okay, anything when you want print, carry and go Brilla Press.
Oh yes, Brilla Press. At Brilla Press, we guarantee you the best in quality printing with up-to-date technology. Our services include idea generation, conceptualization, design and production from cards, calendars, books, magazines, t-shirts, banners and souvenirs. Brilla Press is located at 150 Ikorodu Road at Deboale House, Oniapanu, Lagos. Call us on 070-8860-6282 or 070-8860-6252. For inquiries, email press@brilla.net. Our website is www.brillapress.com.
Brilla Press, on time, every time.
Successful. Jamie Vardy for Leicester City has put them in front. Arsenal are once again going to finish ahead of Tottenham in the Premier League.
This is 88.9 Brilla FM, and we give you action in the Premier League as they go in.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
Someone gave me this script to read, but I'm Jeju Kocha. I don't know how many words I must read in a minute. I play football, not Mr. Actor. I don't read scripts. I'm at my best when I feel this. That feeling? That's Becking. Join us at becking.com.
Goal in the title race in Spain, and Celta Vigo have equalised at Barcelona. Santimina.
It's why this Matadors fight. This is La Liga on Brilla FM 889.
You need money, rent money, business money, rent money, school fees money, rent money, anything money, rent money, house rent money, rent money, money to hold body, rent money, want to invest your money, rent money, anything money, rent money.
For personal or business loans or to earn great interest on your savings, visit rentmoney.com or call 0700 5500. Need money, rent money.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
Drama in Italy has finished Udinese 0, Sampdoria 1. Fabio Quagliarella scoring a late winner, and in
Football is for all. The Serie A is here on Brilla FM 889.
Power of the radio. 88.9. Brilla FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
All right, let's go to Manchester City right now. And of course, let's let you know that Jurgen Klopp has actually named his Manchester City counterpart. Yes, Pep Guardiola. He has complimented him, and he has said that he's the best coach in the world ahead of this weekend's huge clash, titanic clash between the two title rivals. Jurgen Klopp made this remarks on Friday during his press conference ahead of this weekend's trip to the Etihad. Of course, tomorrow to be precise. Manchester City are seeking to win their fourth Premier League title in 5 years, but will be tested by Liverpool to that effect. And 1 point only separates both sides. Liverpool settled for the Champions League trophy in 2019 after chasing City all the the way in the league, but their relentless pursuit pushed Pep Guardiola's team to win their final 14 games to claim the title with just 1 point margin ahead of Liverpool. And let's find out from you, is Pep Guardiola really the best coach in the world? Do you agree with the compliment from Jurgen Klopp? Is Pep Guardiola really the best coach in the world, or Klopp is just playing mind game ahead of tomorrow's tie? All right, let's get to hear from you. We'll start off with Josh.
Well, I do not think that Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world. I think Klopp is playing mind games. I even think that he himself doesn't believe in his heart of heart that Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world. It's every athlete, every competitor, whether you're a coach, whether you're a player, there's that innate belief in their own heart of hearts that I am the best. It's just a competitive nature of an athlete. Everyone believes that he or she or they are the best, and if you don't have that innate belief in your heart of hearts, you probably do not deserve to be playing elite top level competition. So it's just what it is in combat sports, in Formula 1, in pro wrestling, in boxing, in tennis, in football. Everyone has that innate belief that I am the best. So clearly, even for me personally as an individual, I will take a Jurgen Klopp over a Pep Guardiola, because a Pep Guardiola is a manager that he needs a favorable condition to work with. He needs favorable owners. He needs people who will not doubt his. It's good. It's great. You don't have a toxic board or a toxic manager or a toxic partner to work with. Pep Guardiola, you could probably say he's a spoon-fed, silver-spooned manager, and it's no one's fault. It's just how things have been for him. But for Jurgen Klopp can handle this City team. I would even say even better than Pep Guardiola can handle it, because Jurgen Klopp handled a deadwood Liverpool, carved them into his own image. He did not have the amount of cash that Guardiola was given at his disposal, and this Liverpool slowly but surely are now competing with this Pep Guardiola City. So it's, how much did he buy Salah, Mane, Firmino? How much did he get all his players? It was really taking players that you would think these guys will not make anything and bringing them to Liverpool and making them world beaters. Perhaps just Alisson Becker and Virgil van Dijk were the true high, or let's say expensive players that Jurgen Klopp has bought since he became a Liverpool manager. But City, first season, changed the whole defense. Second season, changed the defense again. It shows that for me, Klopp, personally, I would take a Jurgen Klopp over a Pep Guardiola anytime, any day. Yes, Pep Guardiola has won more trophies. Yes, he has been successful in all around the world. But Klopp, or rather Pep Guardiola, has had the tools. He has had the tools at his disposal, always way ahead of Klopp. And Klopp, with the little he's had, he's really achieved. He's really stepped up to his game. So yeah, clearly a mind game for Jurgen Klopp.
Okay, let's hear from Uju.
Yeah, Pep Guardiola, is he really the best coach in the world? I would say no, but he's one of the best, no doubt, because of, as a result of number of trophies he's been able to win. You can look at what he did in Barcelona. Won 2 UEFA Champions League for them and some La Liga titles. From there, he moved on to Bayern Munich. He has been going to all these top, clubs in most of the big leagues in mainstream Europe. So that's been able to carve out those successes. But he's not been able to win that UEFA Champions League. But I believe Jurgen Klopp is just a mind game. He's just giving his colleague some sense of respect, So, but he just wants to balance things up. But I'll still rate Jurgen Klopp ahead of Pep Guardiola, because Jurgen Klopp does not strive on big names. Just like just said, he can bring those players, mold them, set them up the way he wants his team to play. He's got that style of football that he brings the players together. They understand his style and they follow what he does. He make them fearsome, makes Liverpool a force to be reckoned with in Europe, in the world. So I think so for me, just one of the best. It's not that Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world. He went to, when he was in Bayern, he has those array of stars, and Bayern, before them, Bayern has been winning the Bundesliga, so it's not new. and we never even got to winning the Champions League for them. But in Manchester City, they gave him all the money, to buy players at will. Gave him an open blank check, get this and get that. They've been backing him up with funds. So, so I still believe I still rate Jurgen Klopp. It's just a it's just a mind game thing.
Okay, before we get to hear from Jide and Jamiu, we're going to quickly take you to the phone lines, all right? Let's take a couple of calls before we get to hear from the other gentleman. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please, welcome. Welcome, this is Fans Corner. Good morning. What's your name, please?
Greatness, calling you from above. Okay, sorry, Greatness. This is my first time of calling you guys because... yes. Thank you for that. I want to add to the two callers. You understand? It's not the fault of Guardiola. Man City signed him.
They are not callers. They are in here in the studio with us.
Okay, sorry. The analyzers there. It's not the fault of Guardiola. He was signed to Man City. Guardiola did not sign Man City. Man City signed Guardiola. So as well, Man City could sack him one day and sign your club. You understand? It's an opportunity you have to manage the kind of resources that Man City have. Other coaches, some guys are here criticizing PSG coaches. They can't win Champions League. These guys here managing this couple of players. Spending money, let's be honest.
Okay, but you're still not answering the question. You're taking us far away. Hold on.
Yes,
rather than criticize, hold on, please. Rather than criticize what people are saying, hold on. Yes, you were actually. You were putting down what they said, and you said we're busy. They were busy here criticizing PhD coaches. You criticize. Okay, so it is their opinion. The show is Fans Corner. So you tell us, is Pep Guardiola really the best coach in the world? Or is Klopp playing a mind game? That is my question.
Let me prove it. Pep is the best ever coach I've ever seen in the entire history of football. Let me give you five examples. This is a coach that came to Barcelona when the carcass of the team was Deco, Ronaldinho. He told them, guys, I'm not going to work with you guys. All the words took on him and said, this man failed, we will deal with you. He made Messi to become what he is today. He made Iniesta was not even playing. Xavi was not playing. He made them to become heroes. This guy came to Man City. He took Phil Foden in the last 4 years. We know Foden. Let's be honest to ourselves. But now, Foden is the one of talking time in the world now.
Foden won the Under-17 World Cup with England in 2017. We knew Foden before
Pep was managing him.
Foden was not in the team, in the Man City team before that tournament. So it's the player as well.
Foden was in our academic. Foden was in Man City academic. He has never played in any club. Go and do a research.
No one said that he was. No one said he was in another club. Guardiola was he the man managing him in the academy?
But okay, was it young club managing or Liverpool under-17? He graduated him from the under-17 to the team. That's it. Is it everything that you graduated to perform? Some players
Listen. You need to. It's okay. Let's move on to the 5 reasons you said you were going to give us why Pep is the best in the world. So let's stick to that. You know why? You have to be quick though, because a lot of people are trying to reach us.
And let me wrap up now. He took Sterling. Do you know when he came? Sterling almost living on field. Not almost want to leave him. He came and told Foden, Sterling, you are staying. I'll work on him. And with him here, Sterling have become one of the best players. Foden have become, even the players. Gunde guy, came out of Dortmund, we signed him with injury, 18-month injury. He told Gunde guy, come, I will sign you. Everybody's talking that one. Dortmund have lose hope. Everybody have lose hope.
At this point, I would have to let you go because of time. So what you are saying is Pep is the best you've ever seen. All right, thank you very much for calling us. And please, for next callers that will call up, keep it short and don't criticize anybody's opinion. We want your own opinion. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome. So is Pep really the best coach in the world, or is Klopp playing mind games?
I'm Ben Phillips, calling from
Ben Phillips, location not needed, please.
Yes, okay. For me, Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world so far as Alex Ferguson retired, because everybody has his or her own way of doing a trap. So if somebody says Jurgen Klopp can train the small players to become what he wants, and Pep Guardiola go buy high players, but it depends what Guardiola wants with that, and it's one among the successful coaches in the whole world. For me, he's the best.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's hear real quick from Jide and then Jamiu.
Yes, I think this debate is a debate that will continue to go on, to linger, based on the kind of atmosphere that we have, the kind of fans that we have, and the perspective with which people look at this particular act of coaching. And I think that this particular word is coming from Pep. It's like, because of the big match that is coming tomorrow, a lot of them will be talking about their tactics, the rivalry between the two of them, and even the position at the summit. These are what is going to bring out this kind of a talk. Yeah. And I will say that yes, Pep Guardiola is a very good coach, a very good tactician, and we know what he can do. We know what he has been doing, and when we have to look at the history of the club that he has coached and what he has done for them, they are marvelous, they are fantastic. But there is still this one edge that he has not gotten, and that is the Champions League. Yes, it's not enough for you to array this kind of players together with big money. You play fantastic football, but you'll be still a local champion, and that is what I will say. Will not make me to say he's the best coach in the world, because any coach that is winning Champions League is at the summit, because that's the most important trophy when it comes to the European football. So for me, I would say he's not the best coach as at now.
Okay, all right, Jamiu, let's hear you before we get back to the phone lines.
If I can probably very simple. There is no coach in the world that have not actually spent at least 40 million on a player. So if you have not actually spent 40 million on a player before as a coach, then we should be seeing your hand up in the air. But there's one thing that is certain.
No hands. No hands.
So there's one thing that is certain, that every coach will always buy a player. You always that's why it's the club football. You're meant to buy players year in, year out to actually strengthen your squad and look out for the weaknesses. And for me, Guardiola is one of the best coaches in the world, and I will always pick him ahead of club any day, anytime, because he's a man that have actually shown that he can manage resources, and even though he wants to spend money, he will not probably spend that much, but he will spend the one he wants to spend and give you the result that you need. We have seen Maya has been spending money for the past 5 years or 6 years, and they've always gone trophyless every now and then. So there's a difference between when the money is there for you to spend and when you are spending it and you are getting the results from it. And for me, he's one of the best coach in the world, and he will not cease to be. The only thing that has been missing in his cabinet for the past 9 years or 8 years now is just another UEFA Champions League, and it's a matter of time. He will definitely get it. And if he does not get it, he has won 2 already, and we only have few coaches that have actually won more than 1 Champions League in their entire career. And for me, he's one of the best coaches in the world.
Is he the best?
Like I said,
is it the best? Because that's the question.
Yes. I won't categorize say he's the best coach, because we have so many good coaches in the whole of
the Who would you compare to Pep Guardiola? If you're saying he's one of the best, who then do you compare to him?
There are coaches that have come before him. You have Ferguson, you have Wenger that have come before him.
Before him. But now,
in his generation, he's the best.
Okay, all right. Let's quickly take our last few sets of calls. We're going to read Facebook Live comments in a bit. Josh, I think you should say about 6 of them before we go back to the phone lines. All right, right there on Facebook Live.
Okay, this is Wilson Carlo. He says until he wins the Champions League with the array of stars and quality players at his disposal at City, then I will say he's the best. He is a good coach, but then until then, he is one of the best. Klopp is just whining and massaging his ego. Joe Banks says as far as football is concerned, currently Guardiola is the best. Francis Evobo says, if Klopp said so, then he is. Adebiyi Tolokwe say, I can't say Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world because he's yet to win UCL for City. He is a local champion, so Klopp is just playing mind games.
Okay, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Okay, Shuku Kama. My name is Isiaka.
Mr. Isiaka, welcome.
I support you.
You're not doing the right thing, please. I'm just sounding like spirits there. I'm hearing myself 2 times. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is Benjamin speaking.
Mr.
Benjamin.
Benji, okay.
Yeah, concerning the topic on ground, I would still rate Ezidin far better than Guardiola.
Really? Why?
I would rate Ezidin far better. Why?
Champions League
Guardiola is a very good. Why? Guardiola is a very good coach. Fine, everybody loves tactics. But as Josh said, like, he's a spoon-fed coach. You just have to drop the club. So I believe he's a coach that is not ready to face a challenge that his power can't handle. I believe it's been a club that handle United. They won't be in the kind of match they have right now. So Guardiola does not want a club that will give him trouble. He wants a club that will give him rest of mind. I know I'll still rate a club. In fact, he's a game better than him because he don't have one trophy that he has not dreamed far. I don't think he can even achieve. He don't have won the Champions League. No coach has ever done before, 4 times in a row. So, well, I'm not saying it's not good, but I will rate the game far better than him.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. We'll talk to 2 more callers and then we can wrap up. Again, the number for you to call 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Good morning, Oge.
Good morning.
Emmanuel.
Mr.
Calling.
Emmanuel, are you a City fan?
A big time. I'm a Barcelona fan, but I'm a big time Pep Guardiola fan. Okay. Now, the other guy was telling you about 5 reasons why he said Pep Guardiola is the best. Let me expatiate on that. He's a guy that was given a job for Barcelona B team. Barcelona lost their coach. They graduated him to the senior team. He took this guy and played the best football the world of soccer has ever known. In fact, Alex Ferguson, as good as he is as a coach, told the world that this guy, his team gave him the shock of his life. You can watch the Champions League final. I have that tape. I watch it over and over and over again. His hands were shaking that very day. That Champions League final at Wembley.
Everybody remembers his hand was shaking now. If not that one, forget. Nobody they forget that one. So hand shaking means everything happens.
Now, why I'm telling you this is that a good coach as Ferguson could suffer that, could say that.
Old man, no. See, I don't know if you get old man for your house. Their hand they shake no man now.
Whether old man or not the old man, what they tell you say he's a good coach, but that final they dealt with him. Going forward, this guy came to England. The Sports Writers Association of England gave him an award that this guy has changed the limelight as in Premier League is something else coming in. This guy has boosted the English football team.
All right. Can I because of time, yeah? I'm not going to allow you just to expatiate. But to also hit this point you're making now, remember the question is not who is the best coach in England. It's the world. Has he really impacted the world? That's what I'm asking too now. You are talking about the writers. Hold on. You're talking about the writers who gave him this blah, 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 in England and all of that for changing the Premier League. But did he change, Champions League? Because
he won Champions League twice with Barcelona.
That was when.
What happened since he went to England now?
So is that the yardstick for him?
It's part of it. It's actually part of it. You know, it's part of it. It's part of it. You know, it's part of it, though.
He has won Champions League.
It's
with
a
Barcelona.
little part
he came
of
to
it.
England. He has played Champions League final with Man City.
Sorry to cut it short. If you look at most FIFA awards for coaches, they use Champions League.
Hold on. Someone else is also asking you a question.
Yes, most time when FIFA named best coaches in the world, one of the yardstick is European Champions League.
Yeah.
And World Cup.
So that's why it's important, you know, that yardstick that, you know, you have UEFA and you also have FIFA also looking at, you know, awarding coaches or players that have actually won the Champions League or the World Cup.
So
what
people are saying is that a coach that won an African Champions League is not worth it. A player that won Champions League
we're not talking about Africa.
No, we are not disputing that.
You people are rubbishing other nations, other CONCACAF. You people are rubbishing them. If Europe is the yardstick,
you need to calm down. We're not saying that is all that there is, but we're saying it is part of it. You cannot excuse that. You cannot excuse that. It is still part of it.
But if we are going to go with your own theory, then we can say if we are going to go with your theory, then we can.
Someone wants to go with your theory. Hold
on. The best coach in the world. We can say Pizzo is the best coach in the world.
Europe Champions League and World Cup is yardstick in comparing the best. Now, we want to bring it down to England as well, because we know that English football is one of the best.
Someone asked you a question. I don't think you answered him.
What's the
question? We can definitely say that Peter Mosimane is the best coach in the world if we are going to go with your own theory as well. Peter Mosimane, you don't even know him. He won the CAF Champions League twice in a row. Emmanuel Jose won the CAF Champions League 3 times in a row with Al Ahly from 2006 to 2008.
That's what I'm saying.
So look, I mean, if we are going
with your analysis of the league, do you understand? So he's talking about Coach Pizzo. So does that now mean that he's now the best in the world? We can't say that. It is one league. It is just a league.
This guy has brought about the best football whenever he wants.
He's not the one who brought about the best football.
He's not about
the one. See, you may like Pep Guardiola.
To me as a fan, is about watching good football.
That's not what football is all about.
To me, as a football fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not all about watching football. It's about do you know the happiness in winning trophies? Do you know the excitement in winning trophies? So it's not just about beautiful football. If not beautiful football, how far how far don't let me not break tables. Let me just leave it.
You know if Man City wins
let me not say it because they'll come for me.
If Man City wins Champions League.
But you see, I'm not knocking off. I'm not personally for me. I'm not knocking off what you're saying. He's probably one of the best in the world. But we can't.
This guy is the best.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Let's not extend. You see this argument? In the next 40 years, people are still going to be arguing about how Pep, was the world best coach at the time, and then maybe in the future we'll have someone else who is better than him. The same way people still bring back Ferguson and say he's one of the best, when you're looking at the all-time best coaches, Pep is definitely going to get in there. All right, he's on his way there. He's definitely going to be there, but these arguments, it will still continue to tomorrow. And you see what? In the next 20 years, people are going to bring up the next best thing of that time and say he's better than Pep and better than Ferguson also. So I mean,
let's also look at the fact that if a manager is playing defensive, I don't know why it's Johan Cruyff that started this narrative, and it's discriminatory. It's discriminatory. That narrative of if you're playing defensive football, you are playing negative football, you're playing boring, you are playing your own tactics.
Anywhere where you like.
Anywhere where you want to go is a way. If it works for you, it works for you. If you win all the trophies,
because in the end, it's the trophies.
It's the trophies that matters, and that is the difference.
Why is Liverpool trying to equal with Man United?
That's the difference between.
Why is it that United fans don't want Liverpool to win the Premier League?
That is the difference between Sir Alex Ferguson and
that is your bragging right.
That's the difference between the two of them. One was playing allegedly good football. One was winning trophies. That is just the difference. If you like play all the most beautiful football, and you don't win trophies. nothing for you. And the reason why Wenger is still even in the reckoning is that there was a time he was not using baby players. No man is invisible. He was using baby players, and they are still performing.
All right, let's wrap up this talk. United fans are waiting like this. They're like this. They're waiting. So let's just go to Manchester United fans. Gonna stay tuned.
Check it out, y'all.
And they've scored!
Alright, that was pretty good.
Thriller FM, always on the ball.
Power of the radio. 88.9. Thriller FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
All right, let's go. Manchester United fans corner right now. Let's get into it. All right. So Wolves coach Bruno Lage has actually suggested that United, he suggested that United target Neves, Ruben Neves, is actually worth as much as £100 million. £100 million, leaving the door open to a possible summer switch. And the 25-year-old midfielder, who is actually contracted to the club until 2024, has enjoyed another excellent season in the Premier League, with his recent performance landing him the Club's Player of the Month award. Of course, further letting a lot of clubs around in England and all around Europe. Arsenal, by the way, Liverpool, Barcelona are believed to be linked to Ruben Neves. With a move for the Portugal international, but United remain the strongest contender. All right, to get him. So links with a move to Old Trafford have ramped up also in days, with incoming new boss Erik ten Hag having identified midfield as an area of weakness. But let's find out, as we discuss Ruben Neves. Will he be a good signing for Manchester United? How much is he worth in today's transfer market? Because they are saying £100 million. Wow. Let's quickly get to hear from you right now. Let's start off with Jamu. Go ahead.
I don't know. Every player Man seems to sign after Ferguson have always been playing good in their club, and when they come to Man U, they tend to become an average player. You can make examples of Sancho, Maguire, all of them. Pogba. These are players that were doing very, very, very well before they arrive at Man U, and they go to Man U and they become an average player, and they turn the team to an average team. So for me, the £100 million is too much on him, and with Man U, because of their desperate to actually get back to their winning ways and get back to that club they used to know, they are throwing money at everything for them to actually get back to that level. And for me, like the question says, if Ten Hag is one that actually identify him and is coming in by the beginning of next season, and is one bringing him, at the end of the day, we can, like, players, when you're applying players, it's as if you're applying in the black market. You don't know what's going to give you until the player gets to your club and you start playing him to now see if you actually deliver or not. But for me, that £100 million is too much to sign Ruben Neves.
Okay. All right, no problem. Let's get to hear from Uju.
Yeah, Ruben Neves, a fine midfielder for Wolverhampton Wanderers. He's been an integral part of that team for Bruno Lage. He's been a force to reckon with. He's one of the players that made the Wolves tick. For £100 million, I think he's been a fine midfielder, but for £100 million, I believe it's too much. But maybe he's playing in the Premier League. That's why the price is that high. But he's a Portuguese international. So for £100 million is far too much, and he just have like 2 years left on his contract. So if they can get him for that £50 million or £60 million, it will be a great acquisition for Manchester United, no doubt.
Okay, all right, no problem. Let's get to hear from you today.
Yes, he's a very good player. You know, one of the attributes that the coach Hag, identified about Neves, which I think, if you watch his football, you can see. Sometimes you call him a defensive midfielder. But now you can see he's an attacking midfielder. You know, he can defend and at the same time can attack. He can do both things at the same time. You know, you hardly find, few players have the attributes of doing this kind of a thing. But that does not mean that because he's this kind of a player, we should put that price tag on him. It's too much. I think for a player of his nature, maybe if you say 60 to 70 million is okay. But if it's a player that, Manchester United really want, I think they should go for him because he's a very versatile player and he's still very young. And he might likely replace the like of Paul Pogba, in that midfield, because that is one of the area where Manchester United actually is deficient for now. Pogba has not really come to, even Matic is old and he's not really quick enough. But a player of Neves is a very quick player and he has eyes for goals, and at the same time, sometimes his shooting range away from outside the box is very, very good also. So if Hag has termed him to be a player he has identified to bring to Manchester United, if he eventually signs as the coach for them, they should go for maybe a range of 60 to 70 million to achieve this thing.
Okay, all right, Josh.
Well, Ruben Neves, nice player, decent player. It's probably, in my own opinion, I'll probably say maybe 50 million. But since it's a Premier League side selling to another Premier League side like United, they will probably put it at 100 million or 80 million. But 50 million, Ruben Neves is a decent enough player, solid hand for Wolves. I don't even think it's United quality. I think he will probably be one of those players that would either impress, or if he doesn't impress, we'll drag him on the street. So he would be a good signing for United because he would be part of the numbers. But everything depends on the coach at United. If Ruben Neves comes, he might just become a normal player, because Fred was phenomenal before he came to United. Pogba was in the FIFA Pro 11 in 2015 when he was at Juventus. So you could probably say he was one of the best players in the world. He was one of the best players in his position. He came to United and he hasn't replicated that form. You see Pogba at France, he's a world beater, he's world class. He comes to United and he looks like he's average unless on some times that he has a little run of form, a little consistent form. So it depends. He would be a good signing to United. I think United's problem is not just the players, because these players, you could see them in their countries, in their former clubs, they are excelling well. Fred is a starter in the Brazilian national team, but at United it is a different ball game. Bruno Fernandes scored the last 2 goals, the 2 goals that sent Portugal to the World Cup. But in United, we saw it was last weekend as well. So it's not that United's problem would not be solved by, even if they bring Prime Ibrahimovic, bring them to this United team. There's just whoever has done Man United, that person don't die. So he will be a good signing to United, but they need to get their coaching issue right. They need to get whether it's moral or the mental strength of the club. They need to find a way to make it work. They have players on Ruben Neves' level at United. It's just about making it work.
All right, we'll quickly take a break. Once we get back, we'll take your calls. We would also check out your comments on social media. It is still Fans Corner right here on Sports Radio Brilla FM. My name is Oge. Let's pay the bills. We'll be back.
Check it out, y'all.
Goal! And they've scored!
All right, that was pretty good.
Brilla FM, always on the ball.
Hey football lovers, the UEFA Champions League drama continues in the coming week, and all the big boys of Europe will be slugging it out for a shot at the continent's most coveted football prize. The results from the week action means that Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid and Benfica SL will have it to do to their respective opponents in the return ties. The Blues travel to the Santiago Bernabeu to face the team-time UCL winners Real Madrid after they lost 1-3 to the Spanish Giants at home. Will they be able to stage a comeback, or will Karim Benzema finish what he started at Stamford Bridge? Meanwhile, German powerhouse Bayern Munich will play host to Unai Emery's Villarreal following the shot 1-0 loss at the Ceramica after the opposition handed them a big one the last time out. Diego Cholo Simeone's Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, will welcome Pep Guardiola to the Wanda Metropolitan. While Liverpool, on their part, seem already set having their sights in the semi-finals. But in football, it is never over until it is over. So it's back-to-back football in action in the UEFA Champions League, and the fun won't stop there. The chairman who brings you Europe's elite football competition is taking it a notch higher this season, as the UEFA Champions League Trophy Tour will be coming to Nigeria once again. Yes, fans will get to cheer one another as the UCL Trophy, accompanied by four-time UEFA Champions League winner and legend Clarence Seedorf, will be coming to Nigeria. Isn't that exciting? Yes, from the 12th to the 13th of April, the UCL Trophy will be in town, and this will be your chance to share the excitement of Europe's top football competition, as well as meet a global football legend. And that's not all. There will be other side attractions through the tour, like a five-a-side face-off between Team Chairman and Team Nigeria, a media tour, and a bus ride through the Central Business District in Abuja as well. There's a lot to excite you through the UCL campaign, and if I were you, I would keep my eyes and ears open and follow the conversation online with the hashtag Cheers to All Fans. On socials, you can win tickets to the Trophy Tour on Instagram, following the chairman's handles, and you can also play the trivia games on the radio to win other fantastic prizes and tickets to the tour also. Don't forget the UCL Trophy Tour coming to Nigeria on the 12th and 13th of April, accompanied by the global football legend Clarence Seedorf. All of this excitement is brought to you by the chairman, and proud sponsors of the UEFA Champions League, Lagos and Abuja. Are you ready? You do not want to miss this.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
The elders say you must always identify the art with the artist. The Legovas.
That is magnificent!
The Panenkas.
Panenka! Oh, it's genius!
The Fiends, or even the Nutmegs. What they didn't tell us was to appreciate the art.
What a goal!
Because seasons are never the same. Football is art, and you can catch the 2021-2022 football season from August to May 2022 on Sports Radio Brila FM.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
Hey, sport fans, where you? More ways to take enjoy and package sport informate as you day on the go. Now to follow us on top our social media platform and website as it is hot. Breaking news we day. Live update with full ground. Transfer gist and confirm gist with all the betterlicious analysis where they inside sports. Now we deserve like hot cake. Sharply follow us on top Twitter and Instagram at Brilla FM 889. For Facebook, follow Sports Radio Brilla FM. Come still visit our website, wey be www.brilla.net. Make you don't miss anything as we carry on closer to the action.
He is successful. Jamie Vardy for Leicester City has put them in front. Arsenal are once again going to finish ahead of Tottenham in the Premier League.
This is 88.9 Brilla FM, and we give you action in the Premier League as they go in.
Come and experience an awesome time with Samsung and Tenny at Ikeja City Mall this weekend on Friday and Saturday, 8th and 9th of April 2022. It promises to be an exciting event with lots of fun and games, with Tenny the Entertainer performing in concert. Tenny will be available to sign your autograph, and you can also showcase your dance and music talent to stand a chance to perform with Tenny live on stage. Other prizes to be won include up to 300,000 Naira cash prize, Samsung Galaxy A series phones, Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Fits 2, amongst others. Awesome is for everyone. For more details, visit www.samsung.com.
Power up the radio. 88.9 Brilla FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
All right, welcome back. We had to pay the bills, and it is still Manchester United Fans Corner. Earlier on, we were talking about Ruben Neves. Will Ruben Neves be a good signing for Manchester United was the first question. Second question, how much is he really worth? They're saying £100 million, but how much is he really worth in today's transfer market? And Josh was saying 50 million, not, did I say 100,000? No, I meant 100 million actually. So Josh was saying 50 million is what he's worth. Not sure if I remember what you said. How many did you say? 50 to 60 million. And Jamie, you said you didn't give you said around 40. Oh. No, wow. 60. So let's hear from you guys. All right, we'll be quick about it. Hello.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Emmanuel.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay, seriously, my topic of focus would have been Manchester City. But
sorry, don't move. That's
okay. All right, no problem. Let's talk about Man United. Even though Man United, the only thing interesting about Man United now is the anthem. Oh, seriously.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Emmanuel, like I said.
Are you a City fan?
No, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay, you're an Arsenal fan. All right.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk about Pep Guardiola. But for Man United, I don't know. Ruben Neves, even my darling Arsenal too is interested in that guy. But 100 million fans for Neves, I don't think so. No matter how inflated the market is at the moment, I really do not think.
How much is it worth?
Between 50-60. 50-60 is fine for him. I don't think he's up to.
Will it be a good signing for United?
Good signing, maybe yes, but he's not better in passing the ball than Fred, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. But he's a good marker of the ball, and he can shoot from long range too. Maybe United a good signing for United, but I don't think he will be a top signing for United. United can make do with Fred, Van der Beek coming back, and maybe Lingard and the rest. Right, I don't think he will be a top signing. Hello?
All right, then. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go for the next call. Welcome. What's your name?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Nii is my name from Okolie.
Mr. Nii, location not needed. Please, let's go.
Okay. Which topic are you? There is one topic I want to
talking about Ruben Neves. That is exactly where we are.
Okay, that is United.
Yes.
United does not have any. The only problem that Man United has is the problem of coach. If they buy Ruben Neves, it's an additional, but that is not their problem. But please, can I touch about Guardiola?
No, please. We've moved. Sorry. You missed the bus. We've moved. Sorry. I know everybody wants to talk on that, but no. Sorry. Hello? Yes, we don't have that much time, so let's be quick about Manchester United Fans Corner. We're going to read some comments, and then I'll take our last call. Josh, you can read some comments before I take our very final call.
Oh, this is Davidson Wick. He says, Man United and their problems. They are just like City signing players but no UCL. Man United are signing too much players but no trophies. Now, wow, inside life. Oladwe Oluwo says, yes, it's a good signing and a better addition to my lovely Man United. Puerto Peter Maye says, good player, but every Man United players will be valued at 100 million. This guy knows supposed to pass 60, sha. Wilson Carlos says, finally, it's time for my Red Devils. After you people kept us waiting on Pep Mata, LOL. Well, Neves will be a perfect and exquisite signing for United. His qualities are exceptional, so I see United excelling with him. Though the price is probably way too much, but all in all, United must strive to get Ruben Neves. Joe Banks Film says Ruben Neves is a good player, but that money is ridiculous because he has not won a trophy in his career and he has been playing under no pressure at his current club. 50 million will be okay.
All right, last caller, and then we can close for United. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, please.
This is Temidayo on the line.
Okay, Mr. Temidayo.
I'm actually a Barcelona fan, but I want to speak on this Ruben Neves matter.
Okay.
I see Ruben Neves being overhyped. The guy does not worth more than 25 to 30 million.
Oh.
And Manchester United is an impulsive buyer. They just want to hype that player to buy it with a huge amount of money, and at the end of the day, will not do anything. The guy is overhyped. Ruben Neves,
25 to 30 million.
I'm telling you. Look at Jack Grealish. Even 100 million for Jack Grealish is also too much because it's going to Manchester. If a team like Newcastle can purchase him for 30 million, that guy is just overhyped. I don't see anything really. He's not a super player. He's also an average player. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That's the way we'll close for United. No time. Let's quickly go to La Liga on the flip side.
Up the radio, 88.9 Brilla FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
Our last stop is La Liga. Yes, so if you're ready, we are ready. Anyway, let's let you know that Atletico Madrid forward João Felix has been named La Liga Player of the Month for March after being involved in 4 goals in 3 games. And the Portuguese forward became the club's record signing in 2019, of course, when he joined from Benfica and is with a price tag of the superstar and the 4th most expensive player of all time. The expectation was indeed very, very high. But the player has only shown little flashes of his quality, and since he got this award for the Player of the Month in March, he's raised quite a lot of talks. Consistency has actually eluded him, and even during Atletico's title triumph last season, his contributions were overshadowed by those of his teammates. Luis Suarez was the key figure with 21 league goals, followed by Marcos Llorente with 12, and Angel Correa had, of course, 9 ahead of João Felix's 7 that he could manage. So yes, the Portuguese striker's 5 assists were actually beaten by other players there at the club, and of course it's not really been as expected. Yes, beaten by Kieran Trippier, Correa, Yannick Carrasco and Llorente with 8 goals and 4 assists in 22 league games so far, and a Player of the Month award. This might actually be the best season season he's had since he crossed over to Atletico Madrid. So let's find out, is João Felix finally meeting your expectation right there at Atletico Madrid? Do you think he's meeting your expectation, or the hype that was surrounding him when he made that move to Atletico? Should he now stay or leave if and when he sees an opportunity? If and when an opportunity comes for João Felix, would you say he should stay put at Atletico and continue to improve, or would you say go elsewhere and try your luck? All right, so that's what we're talking about. We have to be very quick, guys. We'll start off with Jide. Get to hear from Jamiu, Josh, and Uju.
I think this season he has really come up. In the last 2 seasons he has struggled, to make a mark in Atletico Madrid. The reason why he was even made the La Liga Player of the Month is that I think for every game he has played, he scored after 10 minutes or 11 minutes, he will score a goal. And it's because of his predatory instinct. I think is working very, very well. So for me, I think a player of that nature who is finding his feet at Atletico Madrid, I don't think he has a problem with the coach. These days he's given a starter share, so he should stay and cement his place. And if I really made his mark and probably win laurels with Atletico Madrid, then he can now consider an option of moving. But for now, he should stay put.
Okay, all right, let's go, Jamiu.
Yes, he actually stay put because by the time he left Benfica, he was on the rise, hoping that he will continue his rise in La Liga. And for the past 2 seasons, that stalled a little bit. That confidence is coming back. That belief is coming back to him, and if there's any time for him to actually stay put and create that belief for himself, and from there, after like 1 or 2 seasons, when that belief is strong in him and he has actually become what we know he can do, then he can now start. He don't even need to move. Club will come for him.
Okay, all right, Josh.
I think Felix is definitely finally meeting the expectations at the club. He should stay. Even when such opportunity comes. I think that, unless if it's a Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Bayern Munich, leaving Atletico Madrid, there's probably no way up anymore. Maybe the Premier League clubs, unless if it's all those clubs that come for him. But as of right now, he should probably remain at the club and continue improving in leaps and bounds. Continue meeting the expectations that he has not been meeting for the past 2 years.
All right, Uju.
Yeah, Joao Felix is the poster boy of Atletico de Madrid, and he should continue with his development with the club. He's beginning to replicate what we know him to do when he was at Benfica, and they see this player as a player that's a great talent that has the world at his feet, and he's beginning to step up gradually. La Liga is a place for him to continue his football, to continue with his development, and like my other colleague said, if he continues with that, of course, big clubs will come for him, and I don't even see him leaving now because Atletico Madrid want to recoup that huge amount of money they use in getting him from Benfica. He should continue in Spain.
All right, let's take our last few sets of calls, guys. 090-40,889 are the numbers for you to call us on, and then we'll read our last few sets of comments, okay? Right there on the socials, yes. So let's get to hear from you about Joao Felix. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, Additional Lawal by name.
All right, Additional Lawal.
Okay. My regards to everybody in the studio. Sorry.
Best regards,
welcome. My greetings to all.
Yes.
Okay.
Which club do you support?
You say?
Which club do you support?
No problem. I'm a Manchester United fan.
Okay. All right. No problem. No worry.
A quick one. I know a quick one. I've told you this before, and I'm telling you, when it comes to Manchester United, you not give us limited time, and you'll be rushing us. No problem. Keep doing it very well, though. For Felix, he's just coming up. Yet he has not even developed. He has not evolved. He still has a long way to go, as far as I'm concerned.
So, would you advise he stays put if he gets an opportunity?
If he has a very better goal, if he has a good club that's coming for him, he should move. Well, staying put with that kind of a team and the coach. The coach is even killing him. He should move ahead. The boy is just coming up. He has a long way to go. He has not even fulfilled one over 100 of his potential.
So time to
I wonder
move.
what he's doing in that place. He's just wasting his talent there. That's the truth. If he has a good club that believes in good philosophy of football, he should move ahead. Forget about this man. meaning that will ask you to play this today and another thing tomorrow. That's all right. Point of correction also, please. Earlier in the I've been following the show earlier. Josh, Guardiola has only 4. He doesn't have 4 Premier League. He has 3. Please, point of correction. And I don't know where.
Who's that for?
Like, during the conversation, you will not know. Maybe going to can be emotional about it. 3.
Are you sure it wasn't a caller that's called up and said
No. The caller made a mistake on Zinedine Zidane's 4 Champions League instead of 3. The caller, I know about that one. But just mentioned 3 or 4. So please, just notice this. And for your Liverpool fan, I know you're a Liverpool fan. You're just hiding on that.
Who's a Liverpool fan?
That Who? Josh. He's just hiding, I know. So just telling me that Man United supersede that your Liverpool very, very well. Maybe tomorrow you can now overtake.
Wow, see trophy matter.
Right now, the 2 clubs are on
England people, leave it for England people. Leave this topic for Spain now. You people had long time. I beg you, don't do. Let's leave it for La Liga. Leave it. Okay, let's go to the next call. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I just want
Yes, best regards. What's your name, please?
My name is John. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
And I also have the soft side for Atletico Madrid, so also as my Spanish club.
Okay, so João Felix, your thoughts?
Yeah, I feel João Felix is a very young player. Like others have said, he still has a long, very, very long way to go. And right now, he's been on a very good form, and he's only best for him to stay at the club and to develop himself even more before even trying to move to other clubs, especially the Premier League. I think he should develop himself in the La Liga, be the best version of himself, then maybe spend like 2-3 years at Atletico, then before considering a move to any other club. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Time is on, our friend. So I'm going to ask you guys the games you're looking forward to for the weekend, okay? We're going to start off with Uju.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Arsenal, of course, versus
Brighton?
Versus Brighton, later in the day, and also the Orensa Derby, Eyimba versus Enugu Rangers.
All right, awesome. Josh?
Looking forward to the Istanbul Derby. Well, I obviously look forward to other sporting events as well, but F1 is back. We're back in Australia for the first time since before COVID. So yeah, Australian Grand Prix is back. Excited about the season. But then in football, Istanbul Derby, Fenerbahce against Galatasaray.
Okay, awesome. So Jamiu?
Definitely the MPFL. The battle at the top and the last 4 that are in the bottom half of the table. And definitely I'm also looking forward to Arsenal match today at 3 o'clock, and let's see how they bounce back from their 3-0 loss to Crystal Palace.
Okay, all right, so let's hear today.
Yeah, for me it's Liverpool Manchester City. You know, it's the greatest game that is coming over this weekend. So we know what it means. You know, we have discussed. You know, the part of our discussion, a higher percentage of our discussion centered around this particular match.
And you see people still dragging us back to it.
Yes, so I want to look forward to it. Yes, I will watch my team's game. But Liverpool Man City is the game I want to watch.
Okay. All right. So for me, I'm looking forward to the game happening tomorrow, 4:30, and that is at the Etihad. Yes, between Liverpool and Manchester City for this weekend. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Second game I'm definitely looking forward to has to be the Oriental Derby that Uju talked about. Yes, Eyimba versus Rangers International. Yes.
The Flying Antelope.
Yes, so the Flying Antelopes, you know. The grass is. We still like bushmeat. Now bushmeat last we like because now pot go end. We're done. Africans, we like our meat. We're done, people. Thank you very much. I'm gonna leave you with this special song done for our Super Eagles player Osimhen. Yes, by the fans of Napoli. They actually did a special for him. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with a wonderful song. I know he's trending. Don't worry. Don't worry. All the things that he said and Anyway, let's play the special. My name is Oge. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jide. Thank you, Jamiu, Josh, and of course, Uju, for being right here on another edition of Fans Corner. We'll be back again next week. Listen up for us. Fans Corner is on from 9 o'clock, so do all to stay here. More still coming up.